hell.
This is just like a full working mine pit. Okay.
Well, it's getting there.
You got the bell.
So we have standard international shaft signals, the bell signals. Everybody knows what to do, I hope anyway. And then when the cable reaches the bottom, there is a mark on the cable. It takes about 2 minutes.
What's the yellow marker for?
That's my depth marker, so I know exactly where the kibble is. We stop it within about an inch. So I'll load it and then he'll give me the signal. And then you just clip on, so you're safe. If I fall down, at least I'm
safe first.
We try. Quite a bit of gear to go down. I've been having a review of equipment, and one of the hardest things is keeping electrical equipment running. So the drills and things go home, they get taken apart, packed with dielectric grease, and then they come back cleaned and ready. So, what's he doing? Put everything upside down. Right. Get that out of the way. Bag full of bolts and climbing equipment. It's just very simple little system here.
Very simple design. So I say the simpler the better, really.
It is.
Less room for things to go wrong.
That just locks it in place. That's got a twist on it, so if it starts moving around, you just check the bolts, check the safety on it. Down it goes.
And down we go.
So every signal is responded. I mean, this has done 12 years, this head frame, but I need to redo it. We're going to cut out a, if you like, a bit of an engine room here, and just raise this and put a steel girder across with the pulley on the steel girder. Just gives us a bit more space, and it means we can have a lifting plate here, a steel plate. So when the kibble comes up, the plate opens and then drops back down again, so it's safe. It's just a few alterations we need to do, but having time.
That's it. It's time, a lot of effort, money, investment.
Well, talking about money, we've just ordered a new generator because I need enough power really to run the fan. We've got a fan here that I'm not running at the moment.
All right, yeah. You should have a fan here for ventilation.
Yeah,
really.
We test the air for radon, and we have a formula. We know how long we need to run it for to make sure that the mine is clear of radon. But actually we don't need very long, an hour a day when we're working, and it clears the air completely. I'm very surprised how effective that ventilation is. It's only a bouncy castle fan,
Bouncy castle fan. To blow a bouncy castle up, basically.
Yeah.
It does the job. That's all you need, don't you?
It does, and we we've had help from the mines inspectorate, and their inspector looked at it and he said it's fine, it works, it's practical, it does the job.
That's it.
So he's happy with it.
Can't argue with that.
The only thing I need on the winch is a guidance system for the cable, and it's just a little bit annoying because I want the cable to lay on the drum perfectly, otherwise it gets snags in it. So you just got to make sure that you lay it right.
That's a big tool.
Yep.
That's gonna open some passage, eh?
Yeah, well, again, as soon as they get bought, the handle, the inside, the electric, everything is filled with dielectric grease, so that the whole thing is waterproofed as best we can. And then I change all of the cables to very heavy armoured cable. Everything is
Top of the range.
well, you just have to try.
Here we have Pete's Specials
Don't touch
Nescafe
the
Gold Irish Latte. Don't open it, I'm gonna get in trouble there.
Don't touch the coffee.
I'm in dodgy ground here, trying to touch this. Hopefully he's not watching. Is that the speed light to play with diggers on the ground then?
There is a story behind that.
There's a story
Well,
behind the toy. Come on, tell us.
At one point, people were getting very excited about reopening of mines in Weardale, so decided that we would start the Greenlaws mine open cut. So we went out to the dumps and we put a load of these on the dumps with some photographs of this sitting on the dump, and we put a big banner on it and said, Greenlaws mine, mining has now commenced, the open cut has started. And it went all over social media. People in the village were actually complaining that mining was starting without the correct permit.
They were actually thinking it was serious.
Yeah. What we're going to do is bring up, as we're mining the roof, we're taking material off the walls and the roof. Rather than dumping it within the mine, I'm going to bring it up and we'll use it as rubble to maintain the track.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that people don't think about. You know, you've got a very remote mine site and a track that needs a lot of work. So instead of buying in MOT stone or whatever, we actually bring it up the shaft ourselves. It's, you know, it's an idea.
Yeah.
It's going back to the way that we originally worked on the place. I mean, there is something like 4,000 tons come out of this hole, out of the shaft.
So the shaft that we're gonna be going down to, that was filled to the top basically
totally
with
filled,
material. Yeah. How many years do you work on this shaft to remove all the rock?
Well, about 3.5, 4 years.
Yeah.
Just digging.
Yeah.
And of course, as the shaft got deeper, so each load that came up took longer. I mean, it's about a 4.5 minute cycle. So you begin to realise that the deeper you go, the harder it is to actually sink or to get rid of rubble. In the early days, it was really easy because it was only a few metres.
So we're going to be getting a view of the shaft. Well, I'm going to be going filming with the GoPro basically on my chest, so I can use my free hands, because you need free hands here for safety. You don't really want to take any chances here. Oh, I can't imagine what it must have been like to dig away all the depth of this shaft. Really, so much. Wow. They do say never go down ladders on your back, but these are just they're not very steep basically. And here you see the run here where everything is in hold up and down the shaft. Wow, this is all very loose, very shaly material this.
Yeah, I'm going to probably put some more timber in.
You did all this timbering, everything that we see here, you did it?
Yeah. Well, me and others.
Yeah, with help, obviously.
We had
You were part.
pretty tremendous team.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need a good team to do all this work. It's like proper old mining techniques here. The shoring up of all this loose stuff with timbers. That's incredible. There's some dates here. BT 10.
What you will see
93.
on the way down here is the remains of the old timbering. This is actually a 3-compartment shaft. It's an original 3-compartment. And as you come down here, you'll see that I've left the original timbers, so that
The original timbers from what? From the miners?
from the miners, yeah, this is all new timbering, but behind it there is there and there.
So this is the timber that you laid,
Yeah,
but behind you can see the original
you
timber.
can see that.
Alright, yeah, that's original miners timbering.
That's one of the original miners timbers.
What,
And there's
what-
another one there, look, so you can see that timber holding, and then there is between it there is a very rotten board. But so those are the originals, and then we've come down and we've basically just worked to the original miners timbering.
What period are we talking? Early 1800s?
Yeah, about 1830.
1830s. From the 1830s, when the old lead miners, they were mining here, and Pete and his crew, they came here and dug it all back out. Just tremendous effort that's gone into all this, as you can see. And shale being as loose as it is, it always keeps crumbling away, doesn't it?
Yeah, we don't get a lot, but there are just one or two areas where it does need a bit of help, and I think probably what we will do is inject foam and spray foam in here. Not that I like the stuff, but
Yeah, that would stop a lot of the looser stuff from coming
foam
down.
will,
Yeah,
it just seals it and it stops the air getting to it, and it won't deteriorate.
there's packed rocks here, and all the scaffolding bars they're gonna cross on the top of the timbers. It's just incredible how much work has actually gone into this. A lot of ladders, I'm guessing. When you think you're nearly down there, you still got another set of ladders going down. This does go down quite a lot, as you can see. Pete? That's a long way down that. There's another 15-20 meters I can see to the bottom. Here the ladders are going off the vertical, so kind of backwards. I'm leaning right the opposite way, almost like you want to fall. Wow. I think we're nearly there. Just near to the end. Right. Woo! I made it. Come down. That's the way on. And that's just where I came down from. As you can see. Take your time.
We are down.
Yes, we are, my friend.
Oh.
That's the way on. Just a bit of a hands and knees, then it opens up. Oh wow, this is it's not too bad. It opens quite wide actually, so very happy. And hopefully we're gonna see some drill in action as well. That's a long drill.
It's a just a chisel point, but again I've experimented with different points, and there's a world of difference between the standard chisel point they supply and one of those.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But that works well.
There's something about it.
Yeah.
The design, the edge.
Yep. It's designed to be self-sharpening.
Self-sharpening, that is clever.
That is clever.
Every tool should be self-sharpening. Even knives, even kitchen knives, Pete.
Far more convenient.
Why don't they make them all self-sharpening?
So,
Oh, it's a hammer. It's kind of a hammer drill, is it?
oh, this is the big hammer drill.
God, look at all this come down. Just like with a minute of drilling. What are you doing up here? Enlarging the passage?
Well, the great thing about this is as we're bringing it down, we're making a nice high tunnel. So this is the main tunnel into the mine workings, and for 3 years now we've been coming back in and forth, and we have to crawl in a very little tunnel. So I just decided I've had enough. So in amongst collecting minerals and things, we thought if we get a decent crew, we'll spend a day just dropping the roof, making it bigger and safer, and much easier to walk through.
Yeah.
So you can actually walk through. You can see Charlie now, where he is, he's standing upright.
Yeah,
so
that's what we're aiming for then.
That's what we're aiming for.
Oh, I see you're following the seam.
We're just following the roof. Yeah.
You're following the seam there, are you?
And then what we got to do is get a sort of hammer crew to break up some of these a little bit. I'll break some of them on the floor anyway.
Yeah.
And then we're going to try and reduce this to the size, the sort of size where we can take it up the shaft, and we will use it for maintaining the trackway on the way into the mine.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So a little bit of maintenance and so on to do, but it's interesting because as we're doing it, we're actually opening up. You can see there's cavities, there's crystals all through here.
Yeah,
there's a big cavity with fluorite crystals.
We're going to take a closer look at some of them with my mobile phone. We're going to film them.
If you look in here, you'll see there's loads and loads and loads of crystals everywhere.
We're actually going to film some of the good specimens that you have somewhere around here hidden in your precious cave.
Lucy will be able to show you that.
Yeah, we'll get there. So yeah, we're filming some of the actual work that's going on here, and I can see there's a seam that's detaching already here. So this is better coming off, is it really?
Yeah.
Maybe not this bit because
I'll just keep taking.
Yeah, this is actually on the pack wall, so that's fine.
Yeah, but I'll probably remove that because it's just a little bit dodgy.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Like that.
That was...
You right, Pete?
Do you hear that? Where did that come from? That came from there.
No, it was that piece. I said I was going to take that down.
So that piece that we just said, oh, that's sitting on the pack wall, that's just gone.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah, you have to be careful. So that's good. That's good. So it's breaking back where we want it. We've got a nice big open tunnel. Just got a lot of rock.
Yeah, a lot of rock to remove now. That's the hardest part of it.
Yeah, that is the hardest.
Is this all miners pack wall, Pete?
Yes.
This is all miners pack walling. You see the miners with all the rubble, the waste rock, they used to pack it in walls here, as we see.
These fills.
And it's a bit of a stemple here that's still in place. That's pretty spectacular. But us, now we don't have any room to put it on the wall, so we're just gonna have to bag it out.
Yeah.
And pull it out the surface bit.
Yeah, not too heavy, maybe even a bit less in them. Just quite light so that they're easy to carry.
That's mad.
A couple of more bags.
Big size rock, I think. It's not.
Video of Tony getting the drill stuck.
Hey, look, it's broken off. I did it. This is prison labour, this.
I'm only breaking it up like this because that's a good size to put on the track. So we got nice chunky bits of rock that we can throw on the track.
Ideally, you want a set of mine carts to go up and down with all this rubble rather than
of mine carts.
carrying them by hand.
Or a donkey.
A donkey, yeah.
We need a horse level.
Like in the olden days.
Chris, we've got a donkey.
We got Chris. The rat hole. What's this? Oh. This is what they call the rat hole, don't they? Yes.
Yeah.
You can see why.
The rat hole was there.
Oh, this was the rat hole.
The rat hole. This is the tomb tunnel.
This is, so this was tighter than...
Yes.
Oh yeah, I used to come through the rat hole, I remember,
Tighter,
yeah.
And about 3 times as long
Yeah,
as it wriggles its way round. This is the tomb tunnel.
yeah. So that's bypassed the rat hole, which is
Bypass the rat hole.
actually 3 times as long.
Yep.
Oh,
The next challenge is to widen it and to take the ceiling and floor out so you can stand up.
yeah, ideally you want to be able to go through here standing up.
Yep.
Because this is what the main haulage, well, the only way out really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, coffee time.
Copy.